Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders, and salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. This lesson will be entitled Hidden Messages in the movie called Inside Man Most Wanted. This movie was debuted on Netflix.
You sure you want to do that?
What you're seeing are two Edomites. The male represents Germany and the female represents America.
I'm sure the Federal Bureau of Investigation can save me.
That's correct.
You still believe in American superiority. But you are no longer a strong nation. You are a laughingstock. U.S. powers cheap rhetoric. All the gold around you belongs to many other countries. Without us, you are bankrupt.
See, Esau knows. Okay? First scripture. Isaiah 14:10. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Referring to America's rulership. Art thou become like unto us? Why? Because the Most High has gave these other countries nuclear capability. Thy pomp, referring to the pride, is brought down to the grave, a low condition, and the noise of thy vows, meaning a state of mourning. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. And this is symbolic talk for the corrosion going into America's infrastructure. Verse 12, how art thou fallen from heaven out of rulership, O Lucifer, which means light barrier. Okay, and these elite bankers are light barriers on the left-hand side of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, son of the morning. All right, and that's just another way to say a light barrier. Okay. How art thou cut down to the ground out of rulership, which did weaken the nations? And America has weakened the nations, all right, through the petrodollar, through taking these other nations' resources, okay, putting puppet, okay, leaders, all right, in political positions. Okay, it's another point. The military, all right. These ways has weakened the nations, all right. So the time of America's downfall is at hand, and we are living this scripture real time, okay. So America has weakened these nations again. Their military, the petrodollar, putting puppet leaders in political positions, all right, indebting these other nations by placing central banks, all right, within their monetary systems, okay, and the petrodollar, all right. Revelation 17:16, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. So what is it saying? That these EU nations are going to turn on America, all right? And Esau is putting this mindset or this behavior, these thoughts, all right, within their movies, because they know. And shall make her desolate and naked. How so? Because these EU nations will shoot nuclear missiles at America and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Best believe this will happen. For the Most High have put in their hearts to fulfill his will. And this is the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. And we're witnessing the downfall of America before, okay, this prophecy happens. All right? Obadiah 1:6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? Because this is the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Verse 7. All the men of thy confederacy, all right, and that's confederacy. When you go into the Hebrew, it means like a pact or an agreement, a covenant, all right, have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee, these EU nations, all right, and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. And this is the will of the Most High for these EU nations, all right, to turn on America. All right, so at times they seem like they're cool, but the Most High ultimately is going to put, all right, in the mindset of these men to shoot missiles. This is the will of the Most High, all right? So eventually, that treaty of Rome pact is going to dissolve. Another point within this movie.
Yeah, true case, David Barash. The record lazy bank artist to this robbery. Gold. Nazi gold. Still down there. Oh, man. That's fucked up. Nazi gold in the American bank. My pops gave me this watch.
This is the point.
One thing never owned. He said gold's the only thing that matters. Gold's the only thing you can trust. That ages, never changes, doesn't judge, doesn't care.
Because it's real money. It's real money. All right? See, what we have now is monopoly money. Okay? Along with the general public's belief in this money. Genesis 13:1. And Abram, and that's before our forefather's name was changed to Abraham, went up out of Egypt, he and his wife, and all that he had, and Lot with him, into the south. And Abram was very rich in cattle and silver and in gold. Okay, so this is what the elite bankers play with. They play with gold and silver. Okay, all right, that's true wealth, along with slaves, precious metals. Okay, anything that can generate within itself, that's true wealth. And these are the items that I name, which is true wealth: cattle, silver, gold, slaves, so on and so forth. Another point. Job 42:11. Then came there, you know what? Let me start at verse 10. And the Lord Yahweh turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends. Also, the Lord Yahweh gave Job twice as much as he had before. Okay, so the Most High blessed Job. All right, and Job, the story of Job is a symbolic meaning for the nation of Israel. Okay, verse 11. Then came there unto him all his brethren and all his sisters and all they that had been of his acquaintance before, and did eat bread with him in his house, and they bemoaned him and comfort him over all the evil that the Lord Yahweh had brought upon him. Every man also gave him a piece of money. And when you go into the Hebrew for that term money, it's talking about silver. And everyone an earring of gold. All right, because why? This is true money, true substance. Okay, true wealth. All right, not no dollar, which is nothing but a measurement of something. Okay, so Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. Shalom.